Greetings, my determined souls. I am Professor Ray. Welcome back to the channel. Or if this is your first time stepping into this space, I am so glad your path has led you here. This is not just a YouTube channel. It is a sanctuary for the truth seekers, the light workers, and the ones who feel that deep, gnawing call to wake up and remember who they truly are. My role here is not to give you answers to hold on to, but to hand you the tools to dig up the truths that are already buried within your own spirit. We do not do fluff here. We do shadow work. We do deep introspection. We peel back the layers of conditioning, the ego, and the societal noise to get to the raw, unshakable essence of your soul. So, take a deep breath with me. Ground yourself. Let go of everything you think you know, and open yourself up to what your higher self is ready to reveal. If you are ready to stop living on autopilot and start living with intention, clarity, and unshakable purpose, you are in the right place. I am honored to walk this path alongside you. Stay determined, stay true, and always guard your energy. With love and truth, Professor Ray. You will want to quit. Not once, not twice, 1,000 times. The urge to quit will come in waves. It will whisper to you when you are tired. It will shout at you when you are afraid. It will seduce you when you are comfortable. The urge to quit is not a sign that you are weak. It is a sign that you are human. The question is not whether you will feel the urge to quit. The question is what you will do when you feel it. Quitting is not a single event. It is a decision. It is a choice made in a moment. And that choice is the culmination of 1,000 smaller choices that came before it. The person who quits does not wake up one day and decide to quit. They have been quitting for weeks, months, years. They have been quitting in small ways long before the big quit. The undisciplined person quits when it gets hard. The person who never quits has also wanted to quit. They have also felt the urge. The difference is not the absence of the urge. The difference is the response to the urge. The difference is the decision to continue. The first truth, quitting is a habit. Every time you quit, you strengthen the habit of quitting. Every time you continue, you strengthen the habit of continuing. The habit is the architecture. The repetition is the discipline. The person who never quits has built the habit of continuing. The person who quits has built the habit of quitting. The undisciplined person believes that quitting is a response to circumstances. I quit because it was too hard. I quit because it was not working. I quit because I was not meant for this. The person who never quits knows that quitting is a choice. The circumstances are not the cause. The choice is the cause. The second truth, quitting is a form of self-protection. You quit to protect yourself from failure. You quit to protect yourself from judgment. You quit to protect yourself from the pain of trying and not succeeding. But the protection has become a prison. The safety has become a cage. The undisciplined person protects themselves with quitting. The person who never quits exposes themselves to the possibility of failure. They are willing to fail. They are willing to be judged. They are willing to try and not succeed. The exposure is the liberation. The third truth, quitting is a form of comfort. You quit to stay in your comfort zone. You quit to avoid discomfort. You quit to avoid the unfamiliar. But the comfort zone is not comfortable. It is just familiar. And familiarity is not the same as peace. The undisciplined person stays in their comfort zone. They quit when they are asked to leave it. The person who never quits leaves the comfort zone. They embrace the unfamiliar. They choose the discomfort of growth over the comfort of stagnation. The fourth truth: quitting is a form of identity. You have built an identity around quitting. I am someone who cannot finish. I am someone who quits when it gets hard. I am someone who is not meant for success. The identity is the excuse, and the excuse is the identity. The undisciplined person identifies with their quitting. The person who never quits sheds the identity of the quitter. They become someone who continues. They become someone who finishes. The shedding is the liberation. The fifth truth: quitting is a form of fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of success, fear of the unknown. The quitting is the mask that fear wears. Remove the mask, and you find the fear. Face the fear, and you find the freedom. The undisciplined person hides behind their quitting. The person who never quits faces their fears. They are willing to fail. They are willing to be judged. They are willing to succeed. The facing is the liberation. The sixth truth: quitting is a form of self-doubt. You doubt your ability. You doubt your worth. You doubt your potential. The quitting is the evidence of the doubt. The doubt is the barrier. The belief is the door. The undisciplined person doubts themselves. They believe they cannot. The person who never quits believes they can. The belief is not a lie. It is a choice. And the choice is the liberation. The seventh truth: quitting is a form of distraction. You quit to avoid the work. You quit to avoid the discomfort. You quit to avoid the responsibility. The quitting is the distraction. The action is the focus. The undisciplined person is distracted. They quit to avoid. The person who never quits focuses. They do the work. They face the discomfort. The focus is the liberation. The eighth truth: quitting is a form of procrastination. You quit to delay the inevitable. You quit to delay the action. You quit to delay the result. The quitting is the delay. The action is the investment. The undisciplined person procrastinates. They quit to delay. The person who never quits acts now. They do not delay. The action is the liberation. The ninth truth: quitting is a form of self-sabotage. You quit to sabotage your own success. You quit to sabotage your own potential. You quit to sabotage your own life. The self-sabotage is unconscious, but it is real, and it must be addressed. The undisciplined person sabotages themselves. The person who never quits stops the sabotage. They choose success. The choice is the liberation. The 10th truth: quitting is a form of entitlement. You believe you deserve success without effort. You believe you deserve results without work. You believe you deserve the reward without the price. But the world does not work that way. The price must be paid. The undisciplined person feels entitled. The person who never quits pays the price. They do the work. They earn the result. The payment is the liberation. The 11th truth: quitting is a form of fear of success. What if you succeed? What will be expected of you? What will you have to maintain? The quitting protects you from the demands of success. The undisciplined person fears success. The person who never quits embraces it. They are willing to be successful. They are willing to meet the demands. The embrace is the liberation. The 12th truth: quitting is a form of fear of failure. What if you fail? What if you look foolish? What if you are not good enough? The quitting protects you from the possibility of failure. The undisciplined person fears failure. The person who never quits accepts it. They are willing to fail. The acceptance is the liberation. The 13th truth: quitting is a form of fear of judgment. What will people say? What will people think? The quitting protects you from the judgment of others. But the judgment of others is not the problem. The problem is your fear of it. The undisciplined person fears judgment. The person who never quits does not care. They act anyway. The action is the liberation. The 14th truth: quitting is a form of irresponsibility. It is the refusal to own your life. It is the refusal to own your choices. It is the refusal to own your results. But the responsibility is the freedom. The undisciplined person is irresponsible. The person who never quits takes responsibility. They own their life. They own their choices. They own their results. The responsibility is the liberation. The 15th truth: quitting is a form of helplessness. You believe you are helpless. You believe you cannot. You believe you have no control. But the helplessness is a choice, and it is a choice that keeps you small. The undisciplined person feels helpless. The person who never quits knows they have power. They act. They choose. The action is the liberation. The 16th truth: quitting is a form of hopelessness. You believe there is no hope. You believe it will never work. You believe you will never succeed. But the hopelessness is not the truth. It is a story you tell yourself. The undisciplined person feels hopeless. The person who never quits has hope. They believe in the possibility. The hope is the liberation. The 17th truth: quitting is a form of exhaustion. You are tired. You are depleted. You have nothing left. But the exhaustion is not the end. It is the beginning of a new level of endurance. The undisciplined person quits when they are tired. The person who never quits pushes through. They find reserves they did not know they had. The pushing is the liberation. The 18th truth: quitting is a form of confusion. You do not know what to do next. You do not know how to continue. You do not know which path to take. But the confusion is not a signal to quit. It is a signal to seek clarity. The undisciplined person quits when they are confused. The person who never quits seeks clarity. They ask for help. They find a new path. The seeking is the liberation. The 19th truth: quitting is a form of loneliness. You feel alone. You feel unsupported. You feel like no one understands. But the loneliness is not a signal to quit. It is a signal to connect. The undisciplined person quits when they are lonely. The person who never quits connects. They find support. They find community. The connection is the liberation. The 20th and final truth: quitting is a form of forgetting. You forget why you started. You forget the vision. You forget the purpose. The forgetting is the cause of the quitting. The remembering is the cure. The undisciplined person forgets. The person who never quits remembers. They remember why they started. They remember the vision. They remember the purpose. The remembering is the liberation. You have the truths. You have the understanding. The philosophy is clear. Quitting is not about circumstances. It is about choice. It is about identity. It is about fear. It is about comfort. It is about doubt. It is about distraction. It is about procrastination. It is about self-sabotage. It is about entitlement. It is about fear of success. It is about fear of failure. It is about fear of judgment. It is about irresponsibility. It is about helplessness. It is about hopelessness. It is about exhaustion. It is about confusion. It is about loneliness. It is about forgetting. The question is not whether you will feel the urge to quit. The question is whether you will act on it. The choice is always yours. The choice is the liberation. Never quit. Not because it is easy, because it is the only way to become who you are meant to be. The quitting is the weight. The continuing is the freedom. Drop the weight. Take the freedom. The philosophy is clear. The truth is available. The quitting is a choice. The continuing is a choice. Choose continuing.